It's that good shit, chat. Chat, this is that good shit. That guava goddess kombucha. They don't know nothing about this one. I'm putting y'all on. Go get y'all one if y'all see it in the store. Don't forget. Look, welcome. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Holiest. You already know what it is. And I don't know if y'all peeped or not, but yesterday I was one of the first ones that had a speed team. I was in first place on the DokiDoki Hell 4 leaderboard. Now, it took me blood, sweat, and tears to get that score, bro. It's a minute and 1 second. One second off of the damn 3 stars. I woke up this morning and there was like 2 other people that were faster than me. Okay. Now they might not be full auto though. They might not be like me though. They might be, but who knows? Anyway, I was the first one is the point I'm making. And I want to show y'all how to do it. Okay. Now, unfortunately, the stats that I'm about to show you have changed since last night. But I do have the clip of when I was team building, and I will be sharing that with you. But I do want to go ahead and share with you the units that I use. It might actually have the units of the time that I cleared it. If I go to the leaderboard, let me actually check that. Okay, cool. It still has the stats of the units when I initially cleared it. So you guys can see the units that I use. Now, I don't know if you guys know that this feature exists or not, but you can come into here and see the clear times that everyone has had in the units that they had at that time when they cleared it by coming to DokiDoki and clicking on this little book, and it'll show you everybody's units in their clear times and what they had on those units, okay? But just in case you guys did not know that, this does exist. Now, the team that I initially cleared it with was Gray, Mio, Kazuya, Real Mocha, and Byatin, okay? Now, this was a struggle for me. Like I said, I will play the clip of me trying to figure out the team building itself, but the speed minimum for your character to go first is 240 for Hell 4. Okay, if you're not at least 241 speed, 242 speed, if you're 240 on the dot, there's a chance that the game will decide whether or not the enemy is going to go before you or not. It's RNG, but anything over 240, you should be good to go. Okay, so I have my Mio here a little bit at 246 here with a lot of accuracy. You can see she's 113. She still has a gold shell on at this point. I'm working on it, getting her gold shit now, but she's a little different now. I'm gonna show you all that later. But she was 246 at that time with 113 accuracy. I believe the second unit that I have move is Byatin. She's about 205 speed. She doesn't need the accuracy. She's literally just there for the buff. And then sometimes she doesn't die and she'll get her cooldown off. Now I do want to say this, okay? I did invest a good amount into the skill 2 of my Mio, okay? Mostly for the cooldown so she can freeze more often and for the chance of freezing, right? And since I know I'm going to be using her a lot in PvP and other PvE content where I need to use a control team, I figured it was worth it, right? She's going to be one of my main units, one of my fastest units. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. So it felt okay investing into her, right? I also invested into my Real Mocha skill 3 because the splash damage ratio is almost necessary to clear those waves as a cleave. And again, she's also great in PvP if she doesn't get bans, right? So I would like to make her a little faster eventually, right? 165 or plus 65 isn't really the greatest ever, but you know, we're working on it. I also had her at almost 300% crit damage, and yeah. So this is about where it was like for me to just about kill the enemies, or like if there was times I would do a run and the enemies would have like a sliver of HP left. Okay, but so like just above these stats is gonna kill every time. Okay, I've gotten her stats now to the point where she can do it every time, but this is the stats that I had at that time. And then obviously the Kazuya, she had 105 accuracy, 200 speed, and that's all she really needs is accuracy and speed here. And then Gray, 204, 114 accuracy. You know, he puts the defense break on. So I'll show you a run. Now I do want to say my units have changed a bit since then. Now my Mio has a little bit more speed, right? She's a little faster now. I'm getting her ready for the Inferno stages, right? So, and somebody told me, and please, if you guys know in the comments, please let me know. Because I don't know, but somebody told me that the Inferno is going to be like at least 300 speed. So I'm pushing for that. And all I really need to do is change out this shell for a mythic one. And I just started farming the mythic shells because I've been working on DokiDoki for like the last 3 days. So let me know if I really need 300 speed or not, but I will have it tomorrow regardless, at least 300. My Gray and Kazuyo haven't really changed much. She's still 200 speed. He's still 204. My Bayentin still the same, 205. And then my Real Mocha is a little bit stronger. She is over 300% now. She has her attack up a little higher, and her crit rate is about the same. So everything is, there's just more damage and a little bit more speed on my Mio and a little bit more accuracy on my Mio. So she does the pushback. She does the buff, right? He does the defense break and crit rate up for my Real Mocha. So she's 100% crit. Then we do the sleep. And then Real Mocha comes in and kills him. Boom. And then we do the same exact thing, right? We do the freeze. She gives the buff. Gray smacks him. And then I also want to talk about what just happened right there, right? So for Real Mocha, I highly, highly recommend, and this could change based off of, you know, other things that you might have on your units. For Real Mocha, I highly recommend the Twilight Knight shell, because at that point, Gray doesn't have his defense break up yet. So Real Mocha will be using her defense break. Is that good? Is that a good piece? That's so ass. Real Mocha, Twilight Knight will use the defense break for Real Mocha before she moves, since Gray doesn't have it. Now, if you're manualing this, I learned this too when I didn't have enough damage. Okay, so I'll get back to that point. When you manual this, the defense break from Gray and the defense break from Twilight Knight actually stack, so you'll do more damage. And I can show you guys that real quick as well, but I have to manual it because my Bayentin uses hopefully they don't slow her down, because I won't be able to show you if they slow her. Let's get the full sleep, please. Nice. Okay, I'll show you guys on this next wave. Hold on. Okay, you would have to auto this. Well, I have to auto it, because if I don't, then Bayentin will use this on Mio instead of Gray. But if I buff Gray, I re-put the crit rate buff, and then I defense break, right? Then when, hold on. Who's moving? I'm just gonna attack him again, I don't care. They're gonna attack me a couple times. So now that this defense break is here, when Twilight Knight moves, you can see there's 2 defense breaks on the unit, right? Now, if you can't get the damage, if you can't reach your damage, and you just want to do this part manual, just this one turn, then you can do that, where you get Bayentin to use her cooldown on Gray, or like find a way, because I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure out why Bayentin wasn't putting it on Gray. I tried making his attack real high. I tried everything, bro. I watched the footage back 50 times, because she used it on him one time, and I could never figure out why she used it on him instead. I had the cooldown the exact same, like everything, bro. Couldn't figure it out. So if you want to manual that part, you can manual that part. But this stacks. So now when I attack with my Real Mocha, she's gonna hit a lot harder than she would have See how that's 28K? If you look at the previous vid, I did not hit that hard. I did not hit that hard. So keep that in mind. If you're having trouble reaching that damage threshold, then you can do that. And then you guys can do that as well to break that damage threshold, right? So a couple of units that are okay are a little bit that are kind of interchangeable in a way. A lot of people like to use Kraken for the freeze for this, but it's a little different than the Mio, right? And if you don't have Mio, this could still be okay. But you kind of want the pushback at the beginning and then the freeze from Mio. That's just the way that team works. But if you don't have Mio, Kraken is viable alternative. You'll just have to use the slumber, I guess, the AoE slumber after. You would have to save that, which I don't know how you would do on auto, right? But Kraken is a nice change. There's a lot of thought, I guess, that would have to go into setting up an auto team, right? This is the auto team that I built. So it took a lot of thought, like hours of failing, resetting, wasting my one stamina at a time, trying to figure out the perfect team to just auto DokiDoki Hell for. And I'm glad that I got it. I put my boys on. I showed a lot of my homies. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to learn anything else, check out any content, then ask about builds. Feel free to slide through the Twitch channel, man. Twitch.tv/Holiest. It'll be in the bio. And come check me out, man. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to answer any questions. And we're gonna keep pushing through this game. We're gonna get strong. So I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening. Whatever time it is for you where you're at. And it's being Holiest like always. You already know what it is. Go get y'all some guava goddess. So it's 240. So you want over 240, over 230, over 220, I think. I think that's those three. I remember because I was struggling to do them. Is that what you mean? Boom. Shitty boys, dog shit militia. Until desired is crazy. I know what you mean because I seen that shit too. I seen the same shit when I was trying to build. Wait. Why were we able to do that? What changed? What did I do? What did I do? Yo, I just autoed Hell 4. I'm telling GD. Where's he at? GD! GD! GD!
Homie has me muted and he's yelling my name.
I just autoed Hell 4.
I'm watching it. That's crazy, bro.
That's nuts. I don't even know. Look at this piece too. What is that? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got some crazy stuff, bro.
Oh my god. Can I farm Hell 4?
If you can, I mean, you could probably, I mean, you did it in 1 minute. Definitely farm Hell 4, bro.
I'm scared that it's not gonna be. I don't know what happened here. I've never seen Romoka hit that hard.
Probably crit or something, no?
It's the same team I've been using. I don't know why she hit that hard that time. I don't think I changed her attack at all.
Try it again, see if it's consistent.
I am. I'm about to try right now. Did I change? Did I do something to somebody? Where the fuck the function? That's what this normally happens. So I don't know what happened on that last one. What the fuck? I need to watch it. Can we get a clip? Need to watch what the fuck happened. What was different? Baby girl. Oh. Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see. Take a little look-see. Okay. So he was slumber. And we did that. This one I usually wipe, so this one's not that big of a deal. Now this next one. Yeah, he was frozen. He was frozen. He was frozen. Wait, no, he unfroze. Which one is this? Is this the one I won or the one I lost? Hold on. Let's see. Defense rate. I know what happened. I know the difference. I know what happened. No. I know what happened. Gray. It was gray. So usually, okay, hear me out. Usually when biotin goes, so you'll see this. We freeze. She goes. Mio went. So right here, usually when biotin goes, no, she did give. Wait, she gave Gray the turn. That's what happened. That's the difference. That's the only difference. Is she gave Gray the turn, so he had the cooldown to put the defense break up. So when I went, I did more damage because because the defense break from Gray was there because he got a cooldown. Usually he just hits regular, but he got the defense break right there. So I just did a shit ton more damage. On the next run, the defense break wasn't there. All right, so I froze. She went and she gave the turn to Mio. That's the only difference. Is that when Gray goes right here, he doesn't defense break this time. So, how do I make that happen all the time? Why did she decide to give the turn to Gray on that one run instead of Mio? Oh my God. Oh. And why did Mio go before? Did Mio get hit at the beginning of the last one? Was she speed? Oh my God, bro. This is gonna piss me off now. Okay, so Mio did get hit. So she had a slow on her. They both had a slow. And I think this was the run that we won, right? So maybe if Mio doesn't get slowed, she'll go before. Oh wait, she got slowed on the one we won. right? This one that we won? Yeah, this is the one that we won. So she got slowed on it. Did she get slowed on the one that we lost? Do I have... that's the next question. Let's see. Do they hit her?
I see you out there.
They did.
Full autoing it.
This is the replay. I'm trying to figure out what happened in the first one and not the second one. So I know how I could beat it if I manual it every time, but I have to be very lucky to
Never mind, that was a replay.
I know I can manual auto it though. And if it's lucky for some reason, it'll give the turn to fucking gray.
What you mean manual auto it?
So like, okay, so I'll let it run like normal, right? Like I'll do all this stuff, and then for one turn, there's literally one turn that I would have to step in.
Okay.
Right, and it would be the next biotin turn. So actually, I don't know because she moved again before. I'm gonna keep letting it go auto. I want to see what they do. Oh, was she stunned? Why didn't she move? Did she get stunned? That was weird. I have the macro, I'm fucking weak. I wish I could set up a macro for that shit. Who has the most skill cooldowns? I guess that could make sense. So because Mio skipped gray that one time, solid freezes. Mio goes first there. She gave it to Mio. Oh wait, no she did not yet. She gave it to Mio. Yeah. So gray doesn't have his cooldown. That's literally it. If I can figure out how to make the turns go, let me see what Mio's cooldowns look like. Where's the buff button? Stop. I need to. Fuck. I wish I would have looked at this before when I passed it, but she cooled her down and then she used the freeze. I wonder how she decides who to use it. I guess it would be the cooldowns, but how do I get Mio's cooldowns? Fuck. The only thing in my brain right now is making gray faster than Mio somehow, but here we're gonna restart. I might just have to like manual that one part, but like sounds like advanced speed tuning. It does, doesn't it? Like trying to make it set up so that his cooldowns are different. Okay, so we gotta look at what our cooldowns are on a good run at that point. All right, so everything's slumbered. We do the buff, right? And then we go for the kill. So coming into the second wave, we have what? she's at 5 here. Oh my God. I think I know what I would have to do, y'all. I think I know what I would have to do. I don't have the resources for it. But listen. So she's gonna use the freeze. This is gonna drop down to 4. Let's play in the freeze, please. We missed the freeze. Land the slumber at least. Thank you. Okay. So she goes again. So at this point, she'd have very similar cooldown to the gray, unless they're just like fucking adding it up. Right? If they're not taking the highest number and they're adding up the cooldowns, that would I think that'd be kind of stupid. Right? So that time, they're at the exact same thing. So now, if I were to let her decide what she wanted to do here, what do y'all think she would do? They're at the exact same cooldowns. If we're taking the shell into effect, gray actually has more cooldowns. Highest attack. Can't see their attack from here. But Real Mocha has the highest attack. Not on cooldown. I'll check their attack after this. I kind of want to click auto just to see. If she does do it to Mio, I would not. I mean, that still wouldn't make sense because Gray wasn't, when she put it on Gray, it wasn't back there. Like Mio had just gone and Gray was right behind her when she put it on Gray the last time. So what did Gray have at that point? Like, that made her do that? Like she just gave it to her. What made her give it to Mio instead? This is like genuinely like blowing my mind. Hold on. Because once I figure this out, Hell 4 is clear. Like, once I figure out what, like how to get her to give this shit, it's over, bro. Let's look at their attack. So Mio's attack is actually pretty high. Gray's attack is not that high. But it might be the attack. It might be the attack with the cooldown. It might be. The issue is, this is my highest speed substat, so she has to stay on attack bonus, and I don't really have a way to make him just have more attack. I don't really have a way to make him have more attack. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. I even have him on fucking harvest and everything. Fuck, y'all. I could try to get him a shell and get a shell to hit attack. Like get the percentage. But even then, like, would it be enough? God damn it. Why did my fastest piece have to be an attack percent piece? I'm telling y'all, if we figure that shit out, it's over with. You know what's crazy is if I would have known this before, I probably would have been smoking through Hell 3 too, bro. Like I probably would have been moving. Oh my God. You know what we can do? It's gonna suck a little bit. I can just run like that until I get the drop of like a, you know, like a better piece that I can use there. I don't really want to lose.
Yo, did that initial wave not burst down your characters?
What do you mean?
Like, you know the first wave when you start Hell 2 that they attack you first? Or even if you go first with one, do all your characters outspeed?
Yeah, Mio, no, I get hit by a couple of them if Mio doesn't land the pushback on all of them. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mio goes, pushes back. They all got pushed back that time, so my team should go before all of them. I'll just let it ride for now. Land to sleep. But if Mio doesn't push back, sometimes one or two will still attack me.
Is that enough to kill one of your characters?
They kill Biotin sometimes. If they attack anybody else, usually not. If we can land this freeze. We landed on that one. Yeah, they killed Biotin. I see. And my Biotin being dead, low-key also fucks me over. I need to make her tankier. Cause that way, if she's dead, I can't even do the non-auto way.
You can't?
No, because I need her cooldown to make Gray have his defense break again.
True.
With the Gray defense break, I clear the stage. I appreciate you. How do I say your name, bro? Thank you, bro. I gotta make Biotin a little more tanky so she can survive.
And you need 240 speed, right?
Yeah, over 240 for Mio to go first.
That's crazy high speed, bro.
Like realistically, it wasn't really that hard to achieve.
Yeah,
you gotta think. No, like listen. You gotta think. I just started trying to do this shit like 2 days ago.
That's what I'm saying. You're wilding, bro.
Like it can't be that hard.
It is that hard. What are you talking about? But you gotta have a speed substat in every single piece, and it has to be at least fucking green on every single piece. At least. So think about that, bro. It has to be fast.
Yeah, see, so I should win this one. So I put the defense break on. This should be a dub. Yeah. So today I learned that the regular defense break and the shell defense break are two different sources of reduction to defense for this nigga, bro. I thought it was the same reduction to defense.
So they stack is what you're saying.
They stack.
Nice.
They stack. Man. That's crazy.
That's wild.
I could have been clearing these stages a long time ago, bro.
So what changed that you didn't know?
That?
But yeah, but what were you not doing?
So the way that my team is set up, for some reason, my what's her name, Biotin.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll. Yeah, she will give her second skill to Mio like every time. So Mio is getting the cooldown reduction and just freezing faster, which is cool. But like the defense break allows real Mocha to wipe the second phase, where without the defense buff, they'll have like 2 HP left.
Okay.
Kind of like how when I was doing Hell 3 for the first time, when I did the big boom, it would have like a little bit of HP, and I was like, I just need like 2k more damage per hit. You remember that?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but if the defense break is there, then it does the extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got me struggling, bro.
It's okay. No. Yeah. So if we land good freezes on the second phase and they don't kill Biotin, then I should clear. Why did that nigga not die?
I'll be right back.
All right. Sometimes it should be so goofy to me. There was no reason for that nigga to be alive right there. White Knight MVP. What the hell are you talking about, pal? What the hell are you going on about? Nice. Nice freezes. Turn off the auto. See if we can freeze one of these guys, one of these big fellas. Okay, we give the cooldown to gray. Then we go back into it. Who did she just attack? She attacked the wrong nigga, bro. Oh my god, why did she put the defense break on the big dude? That don't even make sense. Why did she just do that? Probably because I hit him with Mio. That's okay. He probably had lower HP or something because I fucking hit him with Mio. Slumber. Alright, this is my last run, then I gotta be ready for the gym. I'm gonna be late if I don't. Good freezes. Good shit, good shit. Wait. Pull down. Gray. Good shit. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about, man. Came out bright like I was trying to. It's done. We figured it out, guys. So now I just have to like lightly manual. I have to lightly manual Hell 4 to get good shit. Why is every Harvest 3 piece I've gotten so far been a fucking flat piece, bro? Every last one of them. I'm excited, guys. I'll probably do some more RTA when I get home. I'll probably go live again. Because all I really got left, I got to do my Phantom, I got to do my guild stuff, and then I got to do PvP. We can try try to set up other units with gear, just so like they have shit on them. I don't think I'll have money to level the gear up, but like I can look to say like, okay, I would put XYZ on this character and then we can roll it. And if we don't hit good on the rolls, we can just swap out the piece. But I would like to have them like starter built at least. So if I need to use them, I can be like, oh, this guy does have like something on him. He's not just useless. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do that too. I don't know how many units we'll do it to today, but I do want to kind of start touching on shit. So, yeah. Y'all have a fantastic rest of y'all's day, night, afternoon, evening, morning. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I hope you guys got some good information today from the stream. You know what I mean? I hope that you guys also learned something. And y'all can tell, man, this type of game is my bread and butter, bro. I can sit here and do this shit all day. I can sit here and do this shit all day. So